Po ay pakinggan ho natin ang pagpapaliwanag ni Attorney Ligutan tungkol sa kanyang post sa Facebook at ang kanyang komento at dahil nga po nakaani po siya ng iba't ibang mga puna sa social media sa kanyang ginawa. So magpapaliwanag po siya dito. Tingnan natin yung kanyang gesture at ang kanyang pagpapaliwanag. Ito ay merong kayabangan ng abogadong ito no. He is catching an attention at maybe he is very proud of himself sa kanyang ginagawa. Titingnan ho natin, i-recognize siya dito at pakinggan natin ang kanyang mga pagpapaliwanag.
Hello.
You are recognized, sir. You may proceed when you're ready with respect
so
to
much.
your, shall
It's
I
brief.
call it, counter manifestation.
It is brief, Your Honor.
Thank you, Attorney Ligutan. You may proceed.
Kita nyo, yung post at ang kanyang gesture sa kanyang pag-catch ng attention. Pagtutok ng camera sa kanya, titingnan mo yung kanyang gesture. He is very, very proud of himself na siya po isang naging abogado ng prosecution. Tandaan ho natin itong mga dinidepensahan ho niya. No, actually, hindi ho sila sa defense na sa prosecution ho sila. Pero ang kanyang gesture sa pagpapaliwanag ay tingnan natin.
A teacher, a lawyer, a rule on cross-examination, a Facebook post. How did we get here? Last August 12, before trial was adjourned, it was a Wednesday. Out of the blue, the defense made a manifestation, or should I say, a big issue of my Facebook post earlier that morning. My post reads, a principle all lawyers and law students know by heart. Misleading questions are not allowed, even on cross-examination. Period.
Ang tinutukoy niya yung sinasabi ni Ferrer patungkol sa nag-reply ho siya na ang misleading hindi allowed. Pero sabi ni Attorney Ferrer is allowed. Actually, sino ba makapagsasabi na ang isang question is misleading? Maging misleading lamang ho yan kapag ang isang abogado ay mag-raise ng isang question sa presiding na yan ang kanyang kini-question is misleading. So, kung ating papansin dito na mabuti ay ang kanyang pagpapaliwanag, siyempre pag pinupuna kang misleading, kapag sinabi ho yung misleading, misleading ho yan. Pero may mga question na kinukonsider na sa ibang mga abogado that is misleading. Pero kinukonsidera ng presiding na hindi. That is why na ang question, ang determination ng misleading is depende ho yan sa presiding. Kapag ang isang question is misleading o hindi. Kapag ni-recognize niya misleading kahit hindi misleading sa iba, sa ibang abogado, sa defense o sa prosecution, misleading ho yan kahit hindi pa misleading ayon sa ibang abogado. Pero kapag kahit misleading ho yan, kung sinasabi ng presiding na hindi po yan misleading, hindi po yan misleading. That is why ang pag-question mo either misleading o hindi, depende ho yan sa presiding na siya po mismo magde-decide na misleading or clarification ang iyong ginagawa. Pero ang punto ho natin dito, yung gesture at saka yung the way na magpapaliwanag si Attorney Ligutan ho dito.
The defense surmised it is a reaction to that viral exchange between the opposing counsel that morning. A lawyer for the defense said, in effect, that misleading questions are allowed. We all heard it. It immediately caused an uproar on social media, especially in the legal community where it is a well-entrenched rule that misleading questions are not allowed, even on cross-examination. It is a truism as irrefutable as the sun rising in the east and setting in the west, It is a principle all lawyers and law students should know by heart.
Tingnan niyo yung gesture niya, no? He is catching an attention doon sa mga audience, especially pag focus ng camera sa kanya. Itong abogadong ito ay he is establishing, he is very known sa school or either sa mga nakakilala sa kanya. But since na siya po ay nasa media, he is catching the attention of all the audience, the way he project, ano ho. So ang tinitingnan natin dito na hindi lamang ho he is standing at nagpapaliwanag sa doon sa post niya na pinuna doon sa social media, kundi mismo he is establishing himself sa mga nakakapanood dito. Kaya titingnan niyo yung kanyang confidence, ano. But that is just only we are nagko-comment lamang tayo doon sa kanyang ginagawa, ano ho.
But why post it on Facebook? Your Honors, why not?
He is justifying himself, bagaman pinuna na ho siya dito.
Yes, I am a lawyer.
Wala naman nagsasabing na hindi ka lawyer. Maging mga naandyan ay lawyer din naman. You're not just only. But tingnan nyo yung kanyang gesture. Ito yung gusto nating ipapakita ho sa inyo. Ano?
But more than just a lawyer, first and foremost, I am a teacher.
Napaka-orator ng taong ito. Ano?
Isa po akong guro. Usa ko ka maestro. And I'm proud to be one.
He recognized himself that he is the one of being proud of himself.
I have been a lawyer for almost 16 years, but I have been a teacher, an educator for almost 20. At alam ng ating mga magigiting na guro sa buong kapuluan na ang pagtuturo ay likas sa ating mga guro. Ang pagtuturo, ang pagtatama ng mali, ay walang pinipiling lugar at walang pinipiling panahon.
Actually, that is very reputable. Ano? Dahil yung maybe lamang kanyang tinutukoy ang doon mismo sa pagko-comment niya kay Ferrer, kay Attorney Ferrer. Ano? But ang pagtatama ng mali, yung pag nagbitaw ka ng ganong salita, your credibility himself. Yung dinipinsan mo, puro kurap ho yan eh. Yung gusto mong usigin itong Vice Presidente at ang nag-uusig dito na ikaw mismo ang tumatayo sa mga nag-uusig, don't you know them? Wala ka bang idea? Who are they? So kung titingnan natin yung credibility ng isang tao pag nagsasalita ho dyan, dapat tinitingnan din natin. Ano ho?
That's why I made that post. I was concerned that
Do you have concern? And nag-post ka rin ba patungkol sa background ng mga taong ipinagtatanggol mo kung yari na nagpo-prosecute sa Vice President? Kaya nga sa atin po bilang mga nanonood sa social media at nagkokomento sa social media, napakahalaga po yung ating pong papel na ginagampanan sa lipunan.
statement made in open court that misleading questions are allowed will go unchecked. My teacher's instinct kicked in. I wanted the students I left in Cebu, especially in the University of San Jose Recoletos School of Law, where I have been teaching for the past 15 years, and recently in the University of Cebu School of Law, and in Diliman, my alma mater, the University of the Philippines College of Law, and all law students out there. I want them to know that a teacher had heard that wrong statement in open court, and he is correcting that mistake on Facebook, as I have been doing the past years. To the defense, I shall not name names. I will not put you on the spot. But the post is not about you. It's not personal. It is about the law.
That is why sinasabi nga ho natin, it is about the law. Kaya nga bilang abogado sana ay tinitingnan din natin yung the way na ikaw ay nagpapaliwanag at the way na ikaw ay nagdedepensa at umuusig sa isang tao. Ano ho? So, yun nga lang nasa panig ho siya ng prosecution. Kaya tayo naman ay binabalansi lamang natin kung ano yung dapat nating ikomento sa kanyang sinasabi. Dahil kung may karapatan ka na mag-post at mag-comment, ay the same thing with us, the same thing with the Filipino people that has the right kung yung ginagawa ho ninyo ay meron ding mali sa tingin namin. At that is based on sa amin lamang mga observation. Ano ho?
We all adhere to. It is about what we teach the public who are watching our trial. Correcting a mistake is never wrong. Doing it while a hearing is ongoing online does not make it not right. Ang pagtatama ng mali ay kailanman hindi ipinagbabawal kahit sa loob ng impeachment court ito. Now the defense said they found it troubling or in bad taste for a prosecution lawyer like me to, quote, do this, unquote, in the middle of a courtroom hearing. But do what? Corrects a wrong? On the contrary, Your Honors, what is more troubling is for the defense not to admit their mistake and instead call out a lawyer, a teacher who just stated what is correct in his
In your own perspective, you are correct. Pero that is their right as well na magkomento against you when they look at you that you are in a wrong position. So yun ang tinitingnan ho natin ho dyan. Ano? So the same thing. Wala ka rin karapatan na mag komento sa pag-react nila doon sa ginawa mo. The same thing. Kaya nga tinitingnan din at maging tayo tinitingnan lamang natin the way you explained o elaborate ng iyong pagpapaliwanag to justify that you are right.
own time and in his own Facebook account. What is troubling is if we turn a correction of a mistake by one side into a shield from fair criticism for the other. Now the defense is asking this court to act on my post. It is elevating it to a serious courtroom violation. But what did I violate? I did not discuss the merits of the case. I did not discuss the strength or the weakness of the oral arguments.
Yung mali mo, yung pagpakialam mo, yung pinakialaman mo ayon sa defense na pinakialaman nyo yung kanyang stand tungkol sa kanyang sinasabi. Either maybe you are in your own ideas o sa yung pananaw mismo ay mali. But she was in the court hearing at sa kanyang sinasabi, the presiding officer will rightly, in that moment, they can or he can comment doon sa isang abogado o kay Ferrer that he is correcting sa kanyang ginagawa mismo. But when you comment outside the court, ay ganun din naman sila. Karapatan din naman nila ho yun. So, saan sila magsusumbong? Doon mismo sa court because they know na ang kinukomentuhan mo is within the court. Doon ka nagko-comment within the court. Regardless kung mali man o tama man ang kanyang ginagawa, but there was a presiding officer o presiding person na siyang magko-correct sa isang either prosecutor prosecutor lawyer or defense lawyer. Pero since you commented into the social media outside the court, that is their right as well to tell to the court about sa explanation na ginawa mo. Dahil ang kinumintuhan mo is within the court. Eh. Maybe kung ang kinumintuhan mo is outside the court, you have your own right. But they have their own right as well. Dahil nagko-comment ka within doon sa nangyayari, within the court.
Evidence of either side. I only stated without mentioning any name, using the most neutral of font color and background, black and gray, without adding any emoticon, without splice.
Oh. Kita nyo? Kita nyo the way he project, the way he tawag nito, pag bumitaw siya ng salita, he is catching just to tell to the people that I'm good, to tell to the people that I'm very good in his speech, in delivering the message, in quoting some words. Yun ang gusto niya ipakita dito eh. So that how attorney Ligutan, ano. So in that way, ay tinitingnan ho natin from now on, there is sinasabi ho natin that we have to comment as well of what they're doing, because the purpose of that hearing is not just only to tell, kaya nga naka-live ho yan eh, so that the Filipino people will understand what is going on, kung ano nangyayari. Kaya nga ang ano nito, ang hearing na ito ay hindi lamang doon sa mga politicians na boboto kung pabor o hindi kay BP Sara, but also to the people, that the people see and can determine as well kung ang ginagawa ho nila ay tama o mali ang maging decision nila eventually.
Anything. What the rules of procedure simply provide, that misleading questions are not allowed even on cross-examination.
Sinasabi nga ho natin that the word misleading is only the presiding officer can determine if your question is misleading or not. Kasi kahit sasabihin mo that is a misleading, kung hindi ho yan ikukot ng presiding, hindi ho yan misleading. Pero kahit hindi yan misleading, ayon sa ibang abogado, pero kapag sinabi ng presiding officer that is misleading, that is misleading.
Your Honors, we in the prosecution also have rights. I, for one, did not surrender my freedom to teach and to enlighten when I decided to participate
Hindi lang ikaw ang guro, halos karamihan ng mga abogado, teacher ho yan.
in this trial. Patuloy po ako magiging guro kahit sa loob ng impeachment court na ito.
Napakayabang, ano? Napakayabang. Napakayabang. You are not presiding officer. You are not over and above to the other lawyer. You are the same lawyer and you are not a teacher within the court.
Lastly, Your Honors, the defense mentioned humility.
You are not a teacher within the court.
That I should have been humble enough not to
You are not humble. The way I look at you, you are very proud.
post that now viral statement. Your Honors, being a provinciano from Leyte, Samar, and Cebu, and coming from a middle-income family born without a famous family name, who had to compete for his spot in this capital, I know a thing or two about humility. The defense cannot lecture me on humility.
The same thing in you that you are not the right to teach them within the court about what they are doing.
If there's somebody who needs to be reminded about humility, it's them, the defense.
Yabang, ano?
It is the opposite of humility. It is pride, not to admit a mistake, or worse, call out someone who simply corrected that mistake. Good morning.
So this is Attorney Ligutan, very proud and parang ah, ano siya, tuwang-tuwa sa sarili niya at tuwang-tuwa sa kanyang ginagawa. He is enjoying of being a prosecutor lawyer. So, kaya nga sinasabi nga ho natin, the way he project himself and ang quote na ginagamit ho niya that hindi ho siya titigil being a teacher at even inside the court, even inside the court. So, sa ating pong mga kababayan ano ho, at ito po si Pinoy Info ay patuloy ho na magkokomento tungkol sa nangyayari po diyan at titingnan ho natin dahil marami pa ho tayong po pwedeng pag-aralan. So comment and subscribe ano ho, sa ating pong YouTube channel at para marami pa ho tayong mababahagian tungkol sa ginagawa ng ating mga politicians at maging po diyan po sa hearing po sa impeachment hearing ni BP Sara. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat and God bless you.